We're doing it, guys. It's gonna be fine.
It's happening. In the bottom left corner of Cerulean Fall, the blue Terran player, it's Djorjx, playing for E-Wolves.
Okay, anyway. In the top right corner of the map, we have our red Protoss player playing for MCON. Oh no, playing for Blazer? It's Marsman. Blazer, right? He plays for Blazer right now, right?
Yep. Yeah, that's true. I don't expect any cheeky play. Honestly, it's possible, but like, this is a very big map. Both players, they know each other a little bit, not too well. They've played against each other. They're probably a little nervous. At least DJ is. Never mind. Okay, I lied. There's gonna be barracks on the map.
Yep. Here we go, guys.
Yep.
The game is underway.
And Marsman has sent out like a really early scout, so he can see it right away. Obviously, you need to versus these kinds of proxies. So now he's going to try to find out where the barracks exactly is. He may or may not see it. I think he will.
Yeah, he will probably see it.
And then it's going to depend on his reaction, really. But the barracks is close enough to the main where he can float it back and not really affect him that much. Right?
Yeah.
So he could be. I mean, it's possible he's just trying to scare Marsman.
So he could just go into macro from there anyway.
Yeah, exactly. And he is building a factory in his own base, so none of the other shenanigans. It might honestly just be like a scare.
Yeah. Just to mind game a little bit.
Yeah. Because now Marsman was afraid for a second, but then see the barracks is floating back in now. He's getting a reactor on that thing as well. The Reaper's going back home. There's not that much going on. Double gas has been taken by Djorjx though, so he wants to go tech heavy path very soon. And we see a robotics facility actually coming out from Marsman. I think that's fairly normal, right? I mean, a lot of this stuff is normal.
I
Like,
mean,
yeah.
It's not very normal because I guess he's gonna take his Nexus now. Because usually it's like gateway expand, right?
Yeah, but he was playing safe because he didn't see the barracks.
Yeah.
So, I guess per how the game went, it's kind of normal.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So a second Nexus on the way.
Oh, and he sees it right away. He's probably gonna lose the Reaper though.
Is he? Yeah, he is.
He could have actually gotten away with it. I think maybe.
Maybe.
It's possible.
Oh, but he's gonna cancel the
no,
the
but
building.
delay it. Yeah.
That's yeah, exactly. Delay it. I was trying to find the word.
So we see Cyclone coming out from Djorjx again. These are way stronger than you're used to. So yeah, prepare for that. Also a starport now being placed down for the Terran player. And so far, I mean, apart from this, nothing too out of the ordinary. Still, it's really just about preference for both sides, really. And the meta is still pretty volatile. You can get away with a lot of stuff you used to not be able to get away with because it was very still.
War Prism on the way, though.
There's a War Prism on the way, but the Siege Tank is about to finish.
Isn't it usually an Immortal first and then a War Prism?
Yeah, I think so. War Prism is, I mean, indicating that he wants to go for harassment very quickly. Gateway is also finishing up.
Yep.
Look at that beautiful War Prism skin. But yeah, I mean, what's he gonna put in these? He has a Zealot and a Adept. Stalkers are not really good for drop play. And he
There's
doesn't
gonna
really
be Cloak Banshee.
Yeah, and that's gonna be really, really good against what Marsman has been building up to now. Cloak She and a couple tanks.
I mean, he knows. He knows.
Yeah, he knows. So far, I mean, he's just built one barracks, one factory, one starport. Djorjx has, and it's been sitting comfortably on two bases. Gonna try to do a little bit of damage, but also Marsman is now also moving across the map. So we're gonna have some, hopefully, two-sided harassment coming for these players.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be a push soon. Don't you think?
From Djorjx?
Yeah.
I would assume so. He's built like 3 tanks so far. Is the second tank? I'm not sure. But he has a bunch of tanks. He has a bunch of tanks. He has a Cyclone, a couple Marines. I think.
And the Banshee soon.
Yeah, Banshees with Cloak.
Yep.
Won't really do much because Marsman does have that Observer.
So he's gonna be able to attack from two sides.
Absolutely. But so is Marsman though with his War Prism. So Actually, the Banshee is now doing a little bit of damage, not showing the cloak yet, but Marsman should know that it is there.
But don't forget, there is an observer.
Yep.
So the cloak is a little denied
But
by
Djorjx is
the
kind of
observer.
Djorjx is kind of pulling him apart though. So now he can do more damage again. Well, not really. Well, attacking the simulator, I guess, but he can do more damage in the main while he's poking at the front, and then go back and forth, just annoying Marsman without really doing anything. Actually, making a bunker at the front line here, pushing with that 1-1-1. It's a big push. Actually, the Siege Tank got a pretty good hit, almost killing a sentry. Good thing the sentry didn't have any energy.
I think it's looking good for DJ.
It is looking very good, especially with that Banshee in the back. It's so annoying. Because you can't pull away, because then the Terran pushes forward like he does now. Alright, so these Marines on their own can't really do much.
Did he kill the Banshee? I think he did kill the Banshee,
He might
right?
have managed to kill the Banshee. Yeah, he did, for sure.
So
He's
that's good
producing
for
more though, and he has one there. But these siege tanks are now really, like, they're close to hitting the Nexus. So, I mean, Marsman's running out of time. And
he's keeping him contained, so he could just make another base or something.
For sure, yeah, no, I think Djorjx is in a very comfortable position. He's doing some damage. He's being annoying, but he can also stand behind us. He can lose all his Marines though, because that means the tanks won't have any defense, and that means also the bunkers would have been for nothing.
Yeah.
So, but these C6 are now slowly pushing up that ramp.
A very solid container by DJ.
That pylon just went put real fast. And I mean, yeah, it's just doing, like, pushing forward slowly but surely, not overextending. And Marsman just has to go now. All the adepts are going in. This is the big fight that we're all waiting for. The C6 is not going down fast enough, and all of them are doing so much damage. The bunkers are still alive. What is Marsman really going to do to hold this? I'm not sure. He's lost so much, and there's still 8 Marines in the C6 left. I think he's done a pretty good job, but I'm not sure if it's over yet.
It's not over yet.
The push is still coming through from Djorjx from the back. He's still rallying all his units right back to that army. So that means he's not letting down anytime soon. There is.
Oh, now it's gonna be the drop.
Oh,
Loses his immortal. That's not good.
Marsman definitely didn't see that one coming. I mean, I guess he sort of did, but I thought he just didn't think his immortal was that low in health. And these siege tanks now, again, have a really good position. SCVs are also have come to help repair the tanks. Djorjx just has thought of everything, but these adepts could really be annoying. I'm not sure if they're going to finish, though. Actually,
yeah,
there we go.
Oh, that's good for Marsman, but is it good enough? Is it going to be good? Yeah, it's good enough.
The bunkers are helping out a lot, but I mean, there is still a more alive. The Stalker in the back, I think he might be clearing this up just about.
Oh. I think this is looking good for Marsman.
I think so too. But at the same time, Djorjx has now started producing his third base. Actually landed his third base. I thought he was building it. He landed it.
And as a Terran, he's ahead in economy.
And that's never a position you want to be in as a Protoss or Zerg player ever. So yeah, these Marines are now being chased back. They don't have shield. I don't think they have stim. Stim is being researched. So is shield actually, and +1. So he's definitely behind on that part of the game. But he does have a significant worker lead. And army, I mean, he's almost doubling Marsman's army at this point. So
yeah, but is it gonna be enough against the Disruptors and the Colossus that's gonna be out? It's gonna be Bio against Colossus and Disruptors.
yeah, for sure. I mean, that's true. But I mean, at the same time, if you just have the sheer amount of numbers, you could overrun. At the same time, if Marsman can hold on for long enough, he can build up a big enough army. That means Djorjx will need to switch out into Viking play, or into Liberator play. He'll need to like move to longer range target units. His one Marine is being so annoying.
The Banshee too.
How many kills does that Banshee have? Can we see that? Oh, just 2. Oh, it's just been there for a minute.
Yeah, but the other Banshee got a few as well.
Yeah.
Before it got killed.
And
do you think it would be good for Marsman to get some charge lots?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I mean, with the Colossus armor, you want to keep your units close to the Colossus, though, right? So it depends on how many more he's making. But he switched into Disruptor play, so I'm not sure what his plan exactly is. Right now, he's focusing a lot on tech, and he is behind on the economy, right? So he needs to prioritize that. But this big Doom drop is happening in the main. I'm not sure if Marsman has any ideas coming. Okay, he does have his units in the main, so I don't think Djorjx can just jump right on top of it.
Probably not right now.
He's gonna try to find a distraction, which he has found. Oh boy. There's also a big army pushing across the middle. So now we have a drop. We have that Banshee, which might have gotten killed. No, it's not killed yet. And the push from the front. So he's, there's 3 sides that Djorjx can use to attack.
And look at that supply. 95 army supply against 51.
Yep.
I know it's still Protoss, and Protoss supply is pretty efficient. But this is very good for DJ. Unless unless he gets really good disruptor shots. Then
Yeah, for sure. But I mean,
But
how
that
can you
drop.
disruptor shot this though?
oh wow.
Yeah, and I mean, a big hit to the Stalkers as
Oh.
well. Not really killing them or anything.
Yeah,
but
but
doing the
7
damage.
workers down. And he gets the disruptor before it lands its shot.
Yeah, but here you do see the difference in upgrades though, because Djorjx has been down. Actually, in upgrades in units, not upgrades. Sorry. Because-
Unfortunately, he
yeah.
didn't get the Colossus.
Yeah, but that's what happens when you throw just bio against that tech army. But he does have the army in the main, which he's actually that might just win the game straight up because he does have those metapacks with it. Djorjx saves game number 1. GG.
GG, well played.
And honestly, this could very well turn into a Djorjx win.
It
It's very
could.
possible.
He's playing very solidly.
This game is it's really interesting because Marsman used to always be like easily top 4 Benelux.
I
Like
remember.
if you had like Yona and you had Uthermal and then you had Harstam and then you
Mhm.
had Marsman, who's
Yeah,
pretty much in 4th place. Then Yona stopped playing. Obviously, we got some other really top dogs, but Marsman has always been there.
Marsman has always been in the Dutch top.
And yeah, but if Djorjx would beat him 2-0 here, I mean that would be he would still advance. Nothing would be really wrong, but that would still be a blow to his. I mean, maybe not his ego, but to his confidence,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Probably.
I think obviously players, no one takes anything personal. All these players are friends, but still, if you lose to a player that you're supposed to win against, that could eat at you.
Yeah.
I know. I definitely would be affected by that. I think in a LAN event like this where everything is really fast paced. Either way, we're gonna go into game number 2.
On Kairos Junction.
Kairos
It's a
Junction.
new map.
Yep, I do like it. I want to see the new maps in this tournament. It's cool.
It's I think it's a good map for Terran.
All right, well,
against
that's not good for Marsman.
I'm not completely sure, but it feels like that because there's just so many possibilities for Terran to
Yeah.
drop and deny
Yeah, it seems
because
like
of
it.
the
Yeah.
drops.
Yeah. Very drop friendly map. All right, in the bottom right corner, the red Protoss player, down 0-1. He needs to make it happen now. It's Marsman.
And in the top left corner of the map, we have our blue Terran player. Playing for E-Wolves, it's Djorjx.
Also known as DJ.
And I heard somehow who's there, I think. Thank you, guys.
That's great. Yep, E-Wolves has sort of become like a serious thing now.
No, it's still a meme.
I mean,
it's still
sort
a
of.
meme.
We're playing at the Dutch StarCraft League
And
finals.
of course, DJ is
Yep.
doing a proxy.
He wants to finish it. And he wants to finish it now.
Are we
And-
gonna have a cheeky coming?
This Rex, I think, is too far away from the main to fly it back. I don't think
Yeah.
he can really justify that. So he's committing. Marsman, again, with the early scouts, so he knows what's happening again. But this time, if he doesn't see the Raxor, he's probably going to go back into the main in a minute. See what's happening there. Or just scout around his side of the map, and he doesn't see it there. He should be getting like afraid a little bit because, it could be more than just a barracks that's on that side of the map. Or maybe even multiple barracks. In this case, though, it's just one barracks making a Reaper. Still not the biggest of deals.
Yeah, but is he gonna make more Reapers out of it?
Yeah, that's possible.
I don't really know the TVP meta right now, but it's possible.
I mean, at this point,
Oh, what?
the factory. Okay.
Okay.
I thought he was moving the SCV back, but I guess not. He's making a factory at a different spot. This could be kind of smart,
Yeah.
Because if he sees one building, you don't necessarily see the rest. At the same time, you have more surface area for the Protoss to scout, right? So It has two sides, but the factory will go up on the other side of the map, and now Marsman, he knows what's
He
going
must
on.
know.
There's nothing like here for Djorjx. It's all on the other side of the map.
He's taking a Stargate in a bit. Oh no, actually it's gonna be a Robo. He wanted to make a Stargate at first, but he decided to make a Robo.
Yep, canceled it. They made a Robo. I'm not sure what influenced that decision, because he's always known that there's nothing in that base.
Yeah.
So he must have just had a change of heart there. That pylon though kind of doesn't really fit in with the Spidey pose.
I mean, it's a good scouting.
Yeah, it's really good because now the Terran player can't build anything to wall off. So right now we're gonna see what's how hard Djorjx is gonna commit. So far, pretty hard because he's getting concussive shells for his Marauders. That will of course slow any unit that gets attacked by the Marauder, which is it's a big deal because then the Cyclones can chase it.
Oh, wasn't there something in the last patch as well? The Cyclone Marauder Rush?
I'm not
I
sure
think-
actually, but
I think it was a thing for a while.
it has. I have seen it before, and I have
Yeah.
also seen
I
actually.
think I've seen it from Euthermal actually.
Yeah, but I've also seen it from Djorjx, maybe against Marsman. I'm not sure if it was against, but
okay.
I know he likes to do the Cyclone proxies. But with the concussive shells, I'm not sure if I've seen that before from him. But he seems to make it work. He's pulling some of the boys.
He's very all in.
He's going for it. He wants to finish it right now.
I mean,
far,
he's ahead right now. He's
Yeah.
1-0 ahead, so why not, right?
absolutely, and he's making Marsman's making a War Prism, so he can try to do a little bit of micro there. War Prisms are generally very effective units just because of micro potential, right? We see the bunker coming up. There's no natural here for Marsman, so there's nothing really to attack there. Djorjx will need to go up that ramp to finish it.
He's gonna have high ground vision with the rats.
Yep. He's gonna do anything
But
with
for
it,
how
or
long?
just gonna scout? He's gonna try to land the barracks, really?
Is he really gonna try to do that?
I'm not sure. The two Cyclones are now
I mean,
entering the main, trying to
ooh.
focus the War Prism, but it's getting healed by the two shield batteries that are up there.
And when the Immortal is there, it's gonna be dicey for DJ.
Absolutely. And now he is about to lose his high ground vision as well, so the Immortal and the high ground vision lost. It's going to be very, very hard to really get anything done. That said, Marsman is contained right now. He can't really do much. His army will definitely get better as time progresses, though. Better than Djorjx because he did move his barracks over, so he's not getting any more Marauders. He's only getting more Cyclones. At the same time, though, Djorjx has planted down SCC, and I think that's very noteworthy because that means he's trying to transition out of this while containing Marsman. I think it's very important. All right, now we see. Oh, I think that.
Oh, the pickup.
Barely done with that.
Nice, the Cyclone lock on.
Yep. But now the barracks truly has gone down, and there's no high ground vision. I'm not sure if Djorjx can really do anything here with the two Immortals and the War Prism. Actually, there's two Adepts in the main,
Two Adepts in the
killing
main.
4 or 5 workers right now.
It's gonna be more.
This is so. There's still a probe in the main of Djorjx. That's something also worth noting, by the way. He has thrown away some SCVs, but he's still leading the worker count because he has been producing them on 2 bases for one base, and gonna be 2 bases in a minute. For quite a
10
while.
workers down.
That's
This
a
is-
lot, though.
This is dicey. But there's gonna be lock on from the Cyclones.
Look at how much damage they do. It's so crazy. Bam.
But 12
And then the
workers.
Protoss is pushing. Oh, no.
Oh
Yeah, pulling the point is not really gonna work here, Djorjx. It's gonna be really hard to beat some
GG
Immortals like that.
Marsman, 1-1.
1-1.
Really
We
even.
are gonna go into a 3rd game. Oh, this is so exciting.
And he doesn't even look phased.
Not phased at all. Marsman has that killer face.
Yeah,
he has
he
that.
does.
He's the
focus.
cold blood. Like, I'll kill you right now.
Yeah,
And then if he loses the game, he's like, okay, that sucks, but whatever.
it happens. It happens. I can
And
lose a
it
game or
does
two
happen.
sometimes, right?
3rd game, I think, was also going to be a new map, right? Was it going to be Stasis? I think it was going to be Stasis. I'm not sure exactly.
Is it really gonna be stasis?
Yep.
Oh wow.
That's interesting. That
oh,
I played on that map.
wow.
My first game in this season was on that map, and I was like, what? I didn't have words for it. Because it's really weird with all the chokes and all the really short rush distance, but that's really hard to get by. The air blockers next to the mains as well.
Yeah.
As a muted player, I'm not a fan.
No.
I really like my mutas, and I can't really abuse them on this map. Even though mutas are making a comeback.
Luckily.
Yeah, we saw
What I
several.
heard is that Muta versus Muta is making a comeback in ZVZ. It's
Uh-huh.
gonna be meta.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
my dream coming true.
Mutas are good. Well, yeah, Muta ZVZ is hard. Well, ZVZ is just gambling in general, though. It's
Yeah.
really hard to like predict the outcome of a fight. But mutas in general making a comeback, I'm down for that.
Yeah, same.
Cyril's been using mutas in
Especially in
ZVTs.
ZVT.
Yeah. But we're not going to be having any mutas in this match.
Because we have a Terran versus Protoss. I'm sorry, guys. We're sitting here with two Zerg players.
Yep.
Our apologies.
I should have asked Irene back. I think she plays Protoss with Terra. So we're going to have game 3 of this series on Stasis in just a second. In the top left corner of Stasis, in the very top left actually, the red Protoss player, 1-1, it's Marsman.
It's match point, guys. And in the top right corner of this map, we have our blue Terran player is Djorjx. Playing for E-Wolves, of course. Best team in the world, right?
Ahoo.
Ahoo!
I'm not even part of E-Wolves. I don't know
Not
why I'm doing
anymore?
it. I've never been a part of
You've
E-Wolves.
never... Wow. What a shame.
We are seeing a gateway actually not blocking the ramp. I'm not sure if there's a reason for that. I'm not sure if I'm just
Probably.
being stupid, but there's a gateway not blocking the ramp, and there has to be a reason for that. Otherwise,
There
it's
has
doing
to be.
it. It's further away from the ramp. Why would you? Okay, there has to be a reason. So Djorjx is walling off his ramp, getting gases. So far, no buildings have been placed outside of the base yet. That's
Yeah.
that's a first in this series.
Yeah, but Stasis is cheeky on its own.
Yeah, you don't need proxies to be
No.
annoying on Stasis. Yeah, the probe is going to try to be a little bit annoying itself. Just going to try to harass the worker a little bit, forcing that one SCV. Not the biggest of deals. Reaper coming out now for Djorjx. And actually a much faster Nexus from Marsman this time. Because he saw the Rex. So, yeah.
Maybe he's gonna go for some cheeky Tempest play. I'm hopeful.
This is definitely the map to do it, for sure.
Yeah. it is.
One of the, anyway. But this map in particular definitely stands out for that.
Yeah, there's a very good way to cheeky go from the first base to the natural with
Yeah, and there's just not a lot you can do from that
and
position.
you can even kind of cheeky go to the third base location with your Tempest.
It's hard though, right?
I mean,
For a
it's
good player,
doable.
yeah, you can get punished. You can get punished at that point. You
Yeah.
can't really get punished if you're trying to hit the natural.
yeah.
Yeah, the Tempest play is definitely a viable option here, but I don't think Marsman's going for it yet. He's probably not comfortable with it.
There is a
Twilight Council.
Twilight
Yeah.
Council already. It's
Yeah.
very early.
That is early. But I mean, this game in general, everything is so much earlier than the other games because of the no proxies. Reaper does manage to escape from that base.
Do you think it's got to be DTs?
I'm not sure. I don't see Marsman as someone who would do that. Not on this map, because all your bases are very close together, and it's very easy to scout like any attack paths, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if you would do that as Marsman, but it's possible. The Twilight is definitely an opener for that. We're gonna see though.
Maybe it's gonna be Adept Glaives.
Yep.
Or what's it
Oh,
called?
he's going for the Dark Shadow. You're right.
Ah, he is gonna go for DTs.
And it's a proxy as well. Look at the position of that. So every game so far we've had a
DJ will
proxy.
not scout that.
No, he's not gonna scout that. And then it depends on, does he have scans or does he have?
Did he take his mules or?
Yeah, or does he have like the game knowledge to realize that there's something going on and builds
I mean,
turrets?
he did see the Twilight Council, and
That's
he
true.
is a GM, so
That's true, but Twilight can be a lot of things. Now though, because the Twilight, he sees the Twilight, but he sees nothing else.
yeah. But he sees the 2 extra gateways being made, so
Yep.
it is now very likely.
And because there's no upgrade researching on the Twilight, right?
Yeah.
You can see that. So
I mean, there is a charges being made right now, though.
yeah, but was he?
But is he going to cancel it? You
yeah,
think?
could be a fake out, sure. Oh, those 2 Reapers just barely making it out. Actually, doing a lot of damage here.
Wow.
3 probes getting
DJ.
killed. But yeah, no turret so far for Djorjx, so I'm not sure if he's caught on to this. And it's very hard to catch on to this, honestly, because you need to
Mm.
just see that thing not upgrading.
But I don't think. Oh, he has taken a mule.
Yep, and he has almost has
Ooh.
energy for one more scan, right?
Yeah, but he just took a mule again.
Yeah, so I'm not sure.
I don't think he knows.
I think he has the time. He probably has the time to like lose a couple workers to get that scan and clean it up. But if this DTs are split, it's gonna be so hard to be able to kill both of them with one scan. You're gonna end up losing so much more.
He has to look very, very, very well to
One
see
Dark
them.
Templar going into the main as
Do
we
you think
speak.
he sees? Oh, he doesn't see it.
That's so hard.
One
to,
of
so
them
hard
is
to
gonna
see,
be in
yeah.
a natural soon, and one of them is gonna be in the main.
Yep. GG.
Yeah.
That's it. Yep.
Oh my
Man,
god,
that hurts.
that hurts.
That really, really hurts. If you don't see it at all, if you scan all your, sorry, if you scan or you do mules or whatever, you don't have any energy. It's so
Does
hard.
that mean DJ is out?
It could mean that. Depends on who is fourth place, and depends on whether he made it.